Let me tell you something that might completely change how you see relationships. Most men believe that money is the ultimate key to attracting and keeping a woman. They think that if they just make enough, drive the right car, or wear the right watch, women will naturally stay by their side. But here's the shocking truth. Women value something far more than $1 million. In fact, when you understand this psychological trick, you TBT see why an average man with an average paycheck can sometimes win over a woman more deeply than a billionaire ever could. So, what is this thing that women crave more than money? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, and Tete not only know the answer, but you Tete also know exactly how to use it to transform your relationships forever. Relationships are the foundation of our lives. No matter how much money you make, no matter how successful you are, if your relationships are empty, life feels incomplete, and when it comes to women, society has sold us a dangerous lie. That women only care about money. Yes, security matters. Yes, financial stability matters. But if money were the only thing, then every rich man would have an unbreakable relationship. Yet we see the opposite all the time. Wealthy men going through heartbreaks, divorces, and betrayals. Clearly, money alone is not the answer. So what is? The myth of money and attraction. Money is like a magnet. It can attract attention, but it doesn't guarantee love. Think about it. Money can buy gifts, but it cannot buy respect. It can fund a vacation, but it cannot fund trust. It can get you through the door, but it cannot make her heart stay with you. Military men pour their energy into chasing money, believing that once they're rich, women will automatically love them. But here's the reality. Love is emotional, not transactional. A woman might enjoy the comfort money provides, but her heart attaches to something much deeper. So let us get to the heart of the matter. What do women value more than $1 million? The answer is simple. Emotional safety and presence. Let me explain. Every human being craves significance. We need to feel seen, heard, and valued. For women, especially in a relationship, this need is magnified. She doesn't just want a partner who provides. She wants a partner who connects when a man makes her feel emotionally safe, when she knows she can express herself without being judged, when she feels like her emotions matter, when she knows he is present with her. Teakness worth more than all the luxury cars and diamonds in the world. Because here is the truth. Money can buy things, but presence makes her feel alive. And that feeling is priceless. The psychological trick. Attention and emotional leadership. Here is the psychological trick most men overlook. Give her undivided attention and emotional leadership. Attention is not just about being in the same room. 20 is about making her feel like she is the only person in the world in that moment. Put down the phone. Look into her eyes. Listen to her words. Notice the details. And leadership? That doesn't mean controlling her. It means guiding the relationship with confidence and direction. Women admire men who take initiative, who plan, who create experiences, who stand firm in their values. Combining attention with leadership, and you've even locked the secret. You become the man who makes her feel valued, protected, and deeply connected. That is worth far more than $1 million. Story example. Rich man vs. Average man. Let me paint a picture. Two men take their partners out for dinner. The first man is a millionaire. He buys his girlfriend a diamond necklace, drives her to the fanciest restaurant, and sits across from her. But during dinner, his phone never leaves his hand. He answers emails, scrolls through messages, barely makes eye contact. Sure, she is impressed at first, but inside, she feels invisible. Now, the second man doesn't have much. He takes his girlfriend to a modest cafe, maybe even a local diner. But he looks into her eyes, laughs at her jokes, remembers the story she told him last week, asks her how her day really went, and makes her feel like she is the center of his world. Here is the question: which man do you think she feels closer to? Time and time again? Women will choose the man who makes her feel seen over the man who only makes her feel bought. The psychology behind it. Why is this the case? The answer lies in human psychologists. Ecologists talk about the 6 human needs: certainty, variety; significance, love; connection, growth, and contribution. Out of these, significance and love are at the core of most relationships. When a woman feels emotionally significant in your life, she bonds with you on a level money cannot touch. This bond is what makes her loyal, what makes her trust you, and what makes her choose you again and again. Jean, when life gets tough. Practical steps. How to apply this trick. So how can you use this psychological trick in your own life? Let me give you some practical steps. Give undivided attention. When she speaks, put away distractions. Be fully present. Even a 10-minute conversation with full focus is worth more than an hour of half-hearted attention. Validate her feelings. Don't dismiss her emotions. If she's upset, don't say, "You're overreacting." Instead, say, "I understand why you feel that way." Validation creates trust. Lead with confidence. Take initiative. Plan small dates. Make decisions. Show her that you can guide, not because you want control, but because you want to build experiences together. Be reliable. Trust is built on consistency. If you say you'll call, call. If you make a promise, keep it. Reliability is more attractive than wealth. Show appreciation. Compliment her. Not just on her looks, but on her character, her effort, her mind. Appreciation is like oxygen. Tea keeps love alive. These simple actions make her feel more valued than any expensive gift ever could. I once heard a story about a man who made millions in business. He worked day and night to build an empire, believing that once he succeeded, his wife would finally be happy. But when he came home, exhausted, distracted, barely listening to her, she grew lonely. Eventually, she left, not for a richer man, but for one who gave her attention and presence. This is the invisible truth. Women don't leave for money. They leave because they feel emotionally invisible. If you understand this, you can prevent so many heartbreaks. Now, let us be clear. Money is not bad. In fact, money is important. It gives you freedom, choices, and the ability to provide. But money is like seasoning. It enhances the meal, but it is not the meal itself. The main course of a relationship is connection. Without it, no amount of financial success can hold things together. But when you combine financial stability with emotional presence, that is when you become unstoppable. So, what do women value more than $1 million? They value the man who makes them feel emotionally safe, deeply seen, and fully appreciated. Money might catch her eye, but connection captures her heart. At the end of the day, women don't fall in love with your bank account. They fall in love with how you make them feel. So here's my challenge to you. Instead of chasing money just to impress, start mastering presence, attention, and emotional leadership. Because once you do, you TV is the real psychological trick that makes women value you more than a millionaire.